What's going on, y'all? This is Pay Me with Dividends. Today is March 4th, and I'm just checking in for a quick update. So, here's my portfolio. We are sitting at $9,400 in annual income, $783 in monthly income. If you look at my last video, we were at $9,200 in annual income and $767 in monthly income. So, as you can see, every week I'm adding to my portfolio, I'm increasing those dividends, and I'm doing it for the cash flow. This is an income-based portfolio. Excuse me. So let's see what we did today. So the first move I made today, I made a couple changes to the portfolio, added a couple shares. Um, the first thing I did was I added 22 shares to FEPI, 22 shares. I really like this ETF. It is a newer ETF. There's not much of a track record to it, but since its inception, it is up, it is green, and it is paying a 25% dividend yield, more or less. And so I really like that. Hopefully, this continues to perform in the future and continues to give out that 25% distribution. And I would like this ETF to be a staple of my portfolio. So I added 22 shares of FEPI today. The next move I made was 25 shares of YMAX. I added 25 shares of YMAX. Now, first, what I did was I sold 90 shares of YMAC. The reason I did that was because I wanted to consolidate my YieldMax ETFs. I didn't want to have more than one, to be honest. So I had 90 shares of YMAG. I sold that, and I added 25 shares of YMAX. And I'll make sure I put all of the moves that I made today in the video description in case I missed something. You can go in there and see exactly what I added and what I sold today in the portfolio. The next move I made was I added 5 shares of PDI. So now I have 460 shares of PDI, and I also added 14 shares of GOF. So now I have 564 shares of GOF. I really like these two funds, PDI and GOF. They're closed-end funds, and what I like about them most is the fact that they pay a very consistent dividend and it's very predictable. It doesn't fluctuate like these income ETFs, which sometimes can be a bit of a surprise depending on what their distribution is for that month. So PDI and GOF are two positions that I want to continue to build up. Although they are lower dividend yields than the higher yield income ETFs, they are very predictable. You know exactly what you're going to get, and I think having those steady distributions can really reinforce my portfolio. And so I really like having those two in there, and I want to continue kind of nickel and diamond and adding shares to it every now and then. So PDI, GOF, added some shares to that. Now, the last move I made was I actually opened up a new position, QQQI. I bought 20 shares of QQQI, and I really like this ETF. It's new. It's only paid one distribution so far, I believe, but it is from the same company of SPYI, NEOS. And SPYI does have a bit of a history. It's a newer fund itself as well, but it does have a track record, and you can go and you can look at its payout history. But what I really like about SPYI is how consistent their dividends are. They do fluctuate. It is an income ETF. However, the dividend history, the numbers are very similar as far as the monthly distributions. So I like how predictable the income is, and that one is based off the S&P 500. QQQI is based off the Nasdaq, and so the dividend yield is slightly higher. And I'm hoping that the monthly distributions are just as consistent as SPYI. So I added QQQI to the portfolio. I'm gonna start building up that position, and yeah, these are the moves I made today. I don't plan on selling anything at this point. I really just wanted to consolidate uh, my yield max funds. So that's why I sold YMAC. or YMAG and bought more YMAX. But now I think I've found a good 6 holdings that I can really build and kind of fine tune and reinforce and just start building these out. If I do make any new moves, I may add 1 or 2 in the future. But right now, I'm really going to reinforce this portfolio with the holdings that I currently have. I really like everything I have in the portfolio right now, and I'm going to just keep chipping away at it every week, adding money to it, buying more shares. So we'll just go over it one more time. Today, I'm sitting at $49,000 in total market value for my income portfolio, $9,400 in annual income, and $783 in monthly income. So that's the moves I made today, and I'll probably make another video sometime at the end of this week, if not the beginning of next week, with any updates. And yeah, this is where we're at. I'll just scroll down a little bit so you can see exactly where I'm at. And again, I'll put all this information in the video description so you can check out. And yeah, again, I appreciate y'all stopping by and taking a look. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care.